Hello my dear friends and my dear students, welcome back to the second part of this video. In this part I'm going to say the summary of the poem, a photograph, followed by the poetic devices of the poem. Then I will discuss the question and answers from the poem, and I hope that this video will help you a lot. So happy watching. The summary of the poem. The poet looks at the photograph of her mother. It was a day in the photograph when her mother, a 12-year-old girl, and her two girl cousins, Betty and Dolly, went on a sea holiday. They were wading along the shore, holding hands, when their uncle took their photograph as they stood smiling through their hair. Her mother was the oldest of the three. The cousins were holding her mother's hands. Her mother had a beautiful face before the poet was born. The sea appears to have changed very less, but there is a lot of change in the poet's life. Her mother is no more with her. She is dead now. About 20 or 30 years later, poet's mother would look at the photograph and laugh at the snapshot and nostalgically comment on how they were dressed up for the beach. The poet says that the sea holiday was her mother's past and her mother's laughter is her past. That means the poet's past. Both the mother and the daughter suffered a loss each, but they bore the loss easily. The mother had lost her youthful beauty when she looked at her photograph. On the other hand, the poet lost her mother. Now the poet's mother is dead for 12 years. Nothing can be said about the death of her mother. The poet has silently resigned to her fate to accept the fact that her mother is dead. The silence of the photograph has silenced the poet. Now dear students, the poetic devices. The poetic devices from this poem are as following. Stood still. It is alliteration. It can also be called sibilance. Sibilance means when we use soft sound like S, CH, this kind of sounds, repetition of this kinds of sound is called sibilance. And alliteration is the repetition of consonant sound. Through there, this is also alliteration because T has been used twice here. Next, they are terribly transient. This is also alliteration. 3 times T has been used, so it is alliteration. Transient feet. This is transferred epithet or hypology. Transfer epithet means where the adjective and the noun, the adjective does not qualify the noun, exact noun which it is supposed to, but it qualifies something else, some other noun. That is called transferred epithet. Here, transient feet is transferred epithet. It is not feet, in fact it is human life. So the epithet has been transferred. Epithet means adjective. Feet. Here feet is synecdoche. Synecdoche means it is also again figure of speech, part for whole and whole for part. Here feet is being used for the human body, so it is called synecdoche. Here feet refers to the human life, human body. Both rhyme with the. Here W sound, these are used twice, it is alliteration. Labored is, it is oxymoron. Oxymoron is a figure of speech where the writer, author uses apparently self-contradictory, the opposite words in meaning, but they are used in a very meaningful manner. Here labored is, they are apparently opposite in meaning, and they have been used here in this poem in a figurative manner. Silence, silences. It is alliteration, or you can call it sibilance because the soft sound S has been used. Alliteration because consonant is repeatedly used. It can also be personification because silence has been personified, so we can call it a personification also. So these were the figure of speeches I hope that you understood the meaning of all this. Now let us come to the understanding part of the poem. Here we will try to understand the poem. So think it out, try to understand and answer the question. What does the word cardboard denote in the poem? Why has the word been used? The word cardboard denotes photograph in the poem. The cardboard signifies just an ordinary board used to have the photograph fixed on it to be displayed. Question number 2. What has the camera captured? The camera has captured the picture of the poet's mother and her, that means mother's girl cousins. Question number 3. What has not changed over the years? Does this suggest something to you? The sea has not changed over the years. It suggests mutability and ephemerality of human life. Mutable means something that changes. So here, change of human life has been referred to, and ephemerality means living for a short period of time. Human life is very ephemeral, means it stays for a very short period of time. So it suggests mutability and ephemerality of human life. Question number 4. The poet's mother laughed at the snapshot. What did this laugh indicate? The laugh indicates how she enjoyed cherishing youthful moments of her past. What is the meaning of the line, both rye with the labored ease of loss? We have already discussed that labored is an oxymoron, and here in this line, the meaning of this line is this: both the mother and the daughter suffered the loss, so they were disappointed. The mother had lost her youthful beauty and the daughter lost her mother. However, both of them bore the pain of loss easily. What does this circumstance refer to? The circumstance refers to the death of her mother. The last question of this question answer section is this: the 3 stanzas depict 3 different phases. What are they? The first stanza refers to the description of the photograph and her mother's childhood. The second stanza refers to the mother's adulthood and reminiscence of past. The third stanza refers to the death of her mother and stoic resignation to her fate. That means poet's fate. Thanks for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this video very much. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Watch more videos for more poems and question and answers, summary and poetic devices, word meaning and many more. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe and comment and give your thumbs up so that it encourages me to make more and more videos of this kind to upload on YouTube. Thank you. Have a nice day. Once again, thanks for watching.